This is an ABO's Marketing, New Scholar Press, and Building Life production, and we are here with Deputy Mike Jackson, the president of the Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 27, here in Denver, Colorado, and we are coming together to officially launch the Rebuild Your Mind Mental Health Challenge and Initiative. Our mission through this initiative is to destigmatize mental health disorders and bridge the gap between those in need of treatment and to pair them with the actual treatment needed to rebuild their minds.
I'm a deputy in Denver, and I work in the county jail. And my main job is really managing inmates on day-to-day operations in the facility, and that's what we really do. We've kind of gotten away from the look at mental health in our society. The politicians have kind of gotten away from that, and they've allowed this thing to just not be known. It's kind of like it's a hidden thing in our society that, that mental health is not there and it doesn't exist, or if it does, it exists in some other different way. But with this campaign, it kind of brings that back and lets people know that yes, we do have people that live with mental health issues, and most of us live with mental health issues, and to be aware of these things and that know that if we really work on these things, it's a change that we can make, and not just in our society, but with jail population, the things that we deal with right now, it has a lot of mental health issues that are really driving these things. So to bring this to the forefront could actually, move us in the right direction. Basically, the program is designed to get inmates the ability to be counseled. So they go through counseling, they work on their medication if they needed medication, and it's more of a one-on-one thing, and then they do group things and stuff like that. So they do a lot of counseling, and it's about life choices. It's all kinds of things that they do. I mean, stress management, and it also gives them the ability to really, if they needed medication for their mental issues, they get that addressed right there. Because the whole idea of this thing is to get them back into society with all the things they need. Actually, it actually got started by inmates at the county jail. We've been doing it for a few years. We've had it for a few years, but it's, you need as much support as you can get in these things. You have a lot of people that come in and volunteer, but they're not really the things that people want. They just say, just build more jails, build more cells. And that's kind of how the mentality is. But this program is different. It's about really getting the resources to them and trying to figure out, okay, how are we gonna make your life successful when you leave here? I don't think they would have the courage to come out and say, hey, maybe I do have a problem, or maybe I should try something different. And that's kind of what this program has done. Without the program, it wouldn't even give these guys the ability to even talk about this thing, because they wouldn't talk about their mental health otherwise. I mean, you knew people had mental health issues, but unless they were actually ordered by the judge or the courts to go get a mental health evaluation, they could linger in the system for years. This gave them empowered the inmates to really say, hey, let's try something that's going to be good for not just us, but also in the future. The whole idea of this is really to get something started and get the awareness out, and then get the resources. And then we can maybe see an impact down the line. And for me, the impact would be less people in jail.
Do you yourself find yourself suffering from any disorders? And if so, would you like to identify some of them and how you deal with them in a healthy way?
What I usually see, and especially with myself, is anxiety. You get a lot of anxiety about going to work. And you have to understand, it's a very structured system that we have. So everything is scheduled. And trying to keep to the schedule, and you're dealing with people that are stressed out because of their cases. And the best way for me to deal with that is really just talking with inmates. Talking about the stuff, hey, what's going on, to see the game, just normal conversation. This system, or this program, is important to all of us. It has to deal with community, it has to deal with families, and it really has to deal with the things that are important to us. And if you ever see a lot of homelessness on the streets, or you see a lot of people you're hearing about people in jail and issues in the jail facilities, this is the thing that can really bridge that gap. We really have to get out there and help ourselves. With a few of us, it's great, but if everybody got involved, we could be successful.
We need everyone to feel comfortable speaking out and getting treatment they need. So the rules are you get to challenge any 3 people, other officers, judges, doctors, stars, athletes, you name it, and it's up to them to accept. But my question to you, Deputy Jackson, is who would you like to challenge to come forward? And it's up to them to accept the challenge, of course.
I would really like to challenge all the elected officials in Denver. Mayor Hancock is one person. Chris Herndon is my council person. You know, they're the ones that get elected to serve the people. And I would like to see them get involved in this.
Deputy Mike Jackson, President of Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 27, has just started the Rebuild Your Mind Mental Health Challenge. Remember, people, our goal is to bridge the gap between those in need of treatment and the actual treatment they need. Once again, this has been an ABO's Marketing, New Scholar Press, and Building Life production. Thank you again, Deputy Jackson. Yeah. And thank you, people. Please get involved, citizens of Denver and the world. Thank you.